Welcome back, everyone, to the Daily Smash for Thursday, December 1st, 2022, the afternoon edition. I'm Rick.
I'm Kelly. Good evening.
You look at you.
It's cold.
Aw, you're wearing like a little winter outfit.
It is. We're going to go pick up Megan King Edmonds. We have 1 hour to pick
at the
her up.
Aeropuerto.
At the Aeropuerto.
Which is right down the street, by the way. The what do you call it? The John Wayne International. It's 10 minutes from here.
Megan King has a boyfriend. He's staying the night here. We've never met him.
Oh, I'm not approving that.
I approved it. She
It's
asked
okay.
me.
It's all right. El Cristiano Tequila is a proud sponsor of this program, and we're proud to have them as our sponsors. It is purity, passion, and promise in every bottle, and I think everyone should have some El Cristiano for this holiday season in their home.
Correct.
No additives, no sugar. It's just the best tequila, and you can find it at el-cristiano.com or kegandbottle.com for the best prices for El Cristiano.
I'm wearing my girlfriend's line, Sunrun. It's really cute.
Oh, yeah. I knew I recognized that jacket.
It's Sunwren, and my girlfriend was married to Paris Hilton's ex-fiance, Doug Reinhardt.
Mm-hmm.
And she gets divorced, and she sold all of her stuff on the real, like $200,000 worth. She started this company all on her own called Sunrun.
How are they doing?
I don't think they're doing too well. But you know what? I don't think it's a failure because starting something new is in learning something. I don't think
it's challenging.
I don't think it's a failure. I think
you learn from it.
She learns so much business and I think you're a winner.
I love this hat on you too.
Oh,
it's really cute.
Thank you. It's got a little puffer on it.
I wonder if that was your hair sticking through. It's a little thing, a little puff.
It's a little
Very
puff.
cute. I've never seen anyone look better in hats than you, by the way. Any time you put on a hat, it's just like you rock it.
I look good on the radio too.
So yesterday we showed you video of a house in our neighborhood being demolished, and I went by there today. They're cleaning up the piles of rubble out front, but I forgot the main reason I wanted to tell the story in the first place is because after I shot the video of the house being demolished, we got in the car and we were driving to the gym.
And you said, Rick goes, I covered a story that tell him. You go, I covered
That someone had their house torn down by mistake. The people who tore the house down were supposed to tear the house down next door. And
you covered that story?
And I did the story. We went to the guy's house. It's in shambles. It's a pile of rubble on the ground. And the guy was living there at the time. He wasn't in the house, but they tore his house down by mistake.
What happened with all his pictures and all that?
I guess he salvaged what he could from the pile. It was a long time ago to remember all the details. I do remember, though, I did that story.
Where was it at? I
think it was in New Jersey.
Oh, it was when you were at Fox.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I told Kelly that story as we're driving off, and she goes, because Kelly is so, she always comes up with random stuff. And you always got to be on your toes. You never know what's going to come out of Kelly's mouth. She goes, do you think if there were ghosts in a house
and
they demolished it, that you'd get rid of the ghosts?
And Rick looked at me and goes, I'm not from the paranormal.
Like, I'm an expert in a lot of things, but I'm not an expert in the paranormal. I was like, I'm not sure why you asked me that question.
Well, because things get haunted. I had a haunting in San Francisco, and I never believed in ghosts before, ever in my life, until I heard this. There was a ghost in my place in San Francisco. And
you said like a doll was talking and cabinets were opening and closing or something?
Well, it's a long story.
All right, well, we don't have time
that's
for it.
another story. And I should be on that ghost, celebrity ghost things because it was legit. And
you know what? Maybe we'll do a Saturday Smash. Well, you can tell your ghost story on the Saturday Smash.
So I never believed in ghosts before until then. So that was a legitimate question.
Yeah.
If they're tearing that house down, where did the ghosts go?
Well, where
are the spirits? Are the spirits going to be in the new house? Are the spirits just now
you want me to answer the question with my best guess?
Yeah. Who's a paranormal out there? Who knows?
My best guess is no. It would be too easy to just tear the house down and get rid of the ghosts. I think the ghosts inhabit the property.
Do they go next door?
I think they just hang out in the rubble until you build another house, and then they inhabit that house. And they will forever until you do whatever you have to do to get rid of the ghost.
But it's a new house.
Yeah, but it's still where they live.
How do you get rid of a ghost?
This is what I mean. Like, we could go on forever with this.
I watched Poltergeist. That little person lady got rid of him.
We are going to Megan Weaver's later today. Tomorrow, really, but later today. To do Doug Buden's thing.
Kibbles and bits.
It's not Kibbles and Bits. It's Kibitz.
Cooking kibitz.
She calls it Kibbles and Bits. So we're going to bring you highlights of that on Friday.
Kitten caboodles.
We're going to bring you highlights of that on Friday. You know what else we're doing on Thursday, later today?
So I told Rick, I go, I'm doing cooking kibitz. And Rick goes, huh? And what is the thing in Jewish?
Kibbutz. I thought you
Kibbutz.
meant on the kibbutz. In Israel, they have these farms. It's called a kibbutz. And every young Jew in America who wants to spend some time in Israel, they can go for free and spend a couple
even
weeks.
if you're 1% Ashkenazi Jew, can I go?
No, I don't think you qualify.
I don't qualify?
No.
That's racist.
They can go, I forget what they call it. I'm a terrible Jew, but they call it, there's a name for it. And you go to Israel and you like connect with your Israeli roots and your Jewish roots, and you work on the farm for a couple weeks. It's called a kibbutz. I was like, wait, a kibbutz? But it wasn't. It was
Kibitz.
Which I guess means you talk and cook. That's what he does.
Yeah.
Doug does.
Doug Buden.
From this Jeff Lewis's show.
Yes. And
So we're doing that and we'll have highlights.
He's so hilarious,
Yeah,
that
I like
guy.
that. I like
I
that
love
guy.
him.
We have a couple of live shows coming up. The first is at BLAZIN SHABU in Garden Grove. It's a restaurant in Garden Grove on Thursday, December 8th. If you reserve a table, you can check us out at BLAZIN SHABU doing our smash. It's blazinshabushabu.com. And then on Monday, December 19th, we'll be at TBD Studios again to do both the Smash and the Rick and Kelly Show on Patreon. And if you're not subscribing there, you might want to check it out.
What does TBD mean? To be determined studios?
That's normally what it means. I don't know why they call it TBD Studios. Maybe they, but the ticket information is available. Tickets are available. And if you go to tbd-studios.com.
No, it's underscore.
No, I put underscore, but it's actually dashes.
Oh, it is?
I believe so.
Rick
It'll be on the screen.
Because they have to get rid of the dashes.
Well, I don't know why they couldn't just do. Someone else has tbdstudios.com.
I would do TBD1.
Or
Because it dashes and dashes.
or the real TBD Studios.
Yeah.
We have a mail from Charlotte Dex that you shared with me because you were talking about, you were saying that you hate doing laundry, and you're doing laundry all the time.
This is my jam. Charlotte Dex is my girl. My
Charlotte said,
homegirl.
Kelly, I do all the laundry in my house too. I'm always hanging stuff up they don't want in the dryer and constantly folding laundry for 5 people. It's exhausting.
I totally hear you.
The video of you dancing by the beach was so adorable.
Thank you.
See, I told you I wanted to show that video.
Thank you.
You guys are so blessed to live in such a gorgeous area. Thanks for another great smash. You and Rick are seriously the best duo on YouTube. Also, can you show us close up exactly what the vitamins are you're using from the chiropractor? I want to order, but there's a lot on there to choose from.
I'll do that tomorrow.
Okay.
We got some negative feedback saying there's one big infomercial.
So we don't want to pitch it on every show.
We don't want to pitch it on every show. I do it because I want everybody to be healthy, you know? I want everybody to take care of themselves.
It's
in the best way you can.
It's getoffyouracid.com.
See, I'll drink one of these a day.
Yeah.
And you know, that's how you do it. Like, I don't know. You know what? There's a place called Krug in Napa. It's the very first winery.
Yeah.
I think his name was Charles Krug, I want to say. Krug.
Cheers, by the way. Speaking of wine.
He was the very first person, he had the very first winery in Napa.
Yeah.
He lived to be like 100 and something years old.
There are a lot of people who swear by one glass of wine a day. Maybe not 10 glasses, but one.
Yeah, I think, no, he had more than one.
Some people say a glass of whiskey every day.
I don't know about that, but it's good. This has like resveratrol or something in it that helps you.
You're so good with those like chemical names. With your products. I can't remember that stuff.
I can't remember half of what I'm saying.
This is my favorite viewer comment. Rick is so gorgeous. He's absolutely the star of the show for many reasons. I like Kelly, but Rick is the reason I tune in.
Who wrote that?
Yeah.
Nikki
Venable. Thank you for being so smart.
Oh my God, that's hilarious.
Can I read it again?
Oh my God, no.
All right. And then the next one.
That's hilarious. My favorite.
Nate Mullen wrote, Rick is like marrying your chick best friend. My husband has a real job. What? Is that a
Is that dig?
Is that a dig? I had a real job for 35 years, more.
He's old as mold, dude.
Yeah, I'm old as
Nate.
mold. I should be
Wait.
playing golf every day.
Wait, Nate. Rick is my marrying. First of all, what's she right?
Marring. Rick is like marring your chick best friend. Wait, Nate's a chick?
Dude, you don't know anymore, okay?
Or wait,
It
Nate.
could be a they.
Maybe Nate must be gay and he's married to another dude.
Oh, we don't know, okay?
Maybe it's a they
The
them.
pronouns are supposed to help.
Then Nate wrote again. Does
Oh.
Rick have anything that bugs him about Kelly? Can't get my husband to watch any of the
he's
Housewives.
gay. Now
Okay.
we know. Okay?
All right, so yes, there is something that bugs
Yes.
me about Kelly, and I'm going to reveal it here for the first time.
Nate.
Sometimes
I love you, Nate.
when I talk to Kelly, she doesn't respond because she's on her phone, dealing with text messages or reading on her phone. And I don't know if she's acting like she doesn't hear me or she can only focus on her phone or me, but not both at the same time.
I have a one-track mind. One track.
So that is the thing that bugs me because I'm trying to talk to her and I realize that she's not listening to me.
Well, I have a laundry list of what. But why didn't you, Nate? Why didn't you ask me? But I want to know, Nate. Were you digging at Rick?
Really?
Yeah.
A laundry list? Oh,
I'm joking.
sad
No.
face.
No, actually, nothing bugs me about you, honey.
Oh, that's not true. I know I bug you.
You don't actually.
I don't? Oh,
No.
Well, that's good. That's good.
No.
Thank you.
I don't. I could not think of something that bugs me.
Well,
At
we have
all.
a terrific relationship. You know what I love about our relationship is that we laugh all the time. It's
Yeah.
not just sitting here like doing a show. We're constantly entertaining each other.
Yeah.
And we laugh a lot, and it's just laughing is healthy. Laughing is good for the soul.
It is.
In the news now,
In the news.
Al Roker was rushed back to the hospital via ambulance the day after Thanksgiving amid his ongoing health scare due to blood clots. The Beloved Today anchor fell ill on Friday just a day after he missed hosting the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade for the first time in 27 years due to having just been released from the hospital. He's 68. So he has blood clots. Don't know why. Not going to say anything about that except we hope Al Roker gets well soon. And I have a quick Al Roker story.
Oh, that's so sad. You know, my mom was 6 when her dad died of a blood clot.
Ooh, really?
Yeah. And then it's my Michael's niece, whom I still speak with. They live in Houston. She's like, "Did you hear about her cousin?"
Well, I was trying to tell
Well, I
my
was
Al
just
Roker
saying.
story.
Anyway, they said that
He died of a-
he died of a heart attack at like 28 years old, and they don't know how. Just all of a sudden, that's what she just wrote me. So I want to give my sincere condolences to the Dodd family. It's horrible. I just found out just actually like 5 minutes ago. So I just want to give my condolences to
Me too.
Michael's brother, Christopher's son. I'm sorry to
Me
hear.
too. I'm
His name was
sorry.
Michael.
It's terrible.
Horrible.
Terrible.
Okay, go ahead with your Al Roker story. Without further
Now I
ado.
feel like I shouldn't even tell it because it's not a sad story. It's
So I wasn't being sad. I mean, there's, we're all
right,
we're all gonna die.
yes, we are. Oh no!
Unfortunately. What?
The red light is on.
What does that mean?
That's the audio light.
Oh, we
Check,
didn't do
check,
this?
check. It looks like it's
Oh.
still working. Should we just try and finish real quick?
Yeah.
I'm just going to tell this story and then we'll be done.
Okay.
And then we'll check the tape. I worked at WNBC for a year and a half.
Mm-hmm.
And Al Roker at the time was the weatherman at WNBC in New York, Channel 4. And I was doing
Did he say back in the neck of your
No,
woods?
because he was on local news, doing the weather on local news in New York City.
Oh.
And so we worked together, and he was the weather guy, and I was a reporter there.
Was he fat back then?
Yes, he was heavy.
Yeah.
And we were friendly, and so I was doing a story about a hurricane, and I needed a weather map. And so I borrowed one of Al Roker's weather maps for my report on the hurricane. And Al Roker found out that I used his map before he did on air. He got so mad. He was like screaming at me, "Don't you ever use one of my weather maps again."
Wow. That guy's a boss. Did you just go like this? Blah, 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 blah. Did you say, "I want the news, not the weather"?
Are you saying that because I spit on you?
Say it, don't spray it.
Wow.
But
This is not easy sitting here, okay? Not easy. She's a tough co-host. We hope you enjoyed this
Wait,
smash.
what about New Jersey?
I got to check the tape. I don't want to do this and then have it be.
Oh, well, we said we're going to say about Theresa Giudice.
I know.
Let's press on.
Okay. A radio host said Theresa Giudice was the rudest person ever after an interview. If you're not about namaste, get the hell out of her way. Boston radio personality Billy Costa slammed Theresa Giudice as an idiot, nothing, and a monster after she allegedly attacked him in a live interview on Monday. She was easily, hands down, the rudest person I've ever interviewed, he said on his Billy and Lisa in the Morning show after the interview ended. There's a lot here, but basically he says, that she got mad because he brought up her going to prison and writing a book when she got out of prison, which was in the material.
What is she not supposed to do? Not write anything? Not supposed to do anything? Is she supposed to sulk?
He says she got mad because he brought up the book. She didn't want to talk about that.
Oh.
So she got all mad at him and then walked off, hung up.
Well, then don't do interviews. But I have to say, Theresa is the nicest person. She got triggered. She probably felt under attack, and so she went after him. I understand where she's coming from. There's certain things that she doesn't want to talk about, but you don't storm out like that. You have a little decorum and say, I'm not comfortable talking about that.
But his point was, if it's in the promotional materials they provided him before the interview, then it's open game. He can talk about that.
Sure.
Theresa Giudice wrote a best-selling book when she got out of prison, blah, blah, blah. So he's like, tell me about that book when you got out of prison. She's like, I don't want to talk about that. Why are you bringing that up?
Oh, okay. Well, I found her, I spent a lot of time with her. I found her to be a sweetheart, a good mom. It's just a wonderful, wonderful, nice person.
This is another illustration.
A hardworking lady.
There are two sides to every story. Don't forget it.
Yeah.
Ever. Thank you for watching the Daily Smash.
Yeah. Okay.
We hope you have a smash-tastic rest of your day.
Yes. Take care.